And we are back with Brunch, a taste of Tobago. I have so many things going on. I'm trying to keep my train of thought. It's just that kind of day. It's a wonderful Friday. It's a lovely, lovely essence, a lovely presence. You know, it's positivity all the way. And of course, that's what we endeavor to do here on Brunch, a taste of Tobago. Now, before I went to the break, I would have mentioned my very, 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 very good friend. In fact, my brother, he's a brother to me. He's an uncle to me. He's a mentor, godfather, you name it, everything boiled up in one. And I was speaking with him before we came back. And of course, I'm so happy that he's into mass. And this morning we're talking mass, we're talking carnival, we're talking everything and anything that is happening here in Tobago. Of course, Thabiti joins us, and you know, it's such a vast cross section of accolades that he envisions and that he has. So let me just take the time to welcome Thabiti, and he's laughing at me, but I'm just stating the obvious here.
I'm so flattered.
So thank you so much for being here. Bago Carnival Blues.
Good morning, Tobago.
Morning.
Bago Carnival Blues.
Yeah.
I have a question. What time is it?
On my clock?
In your head. You don't know.
For me, it's Carnival time.
Bacchanal
Yeah,
time.
Carnival.
You know, Bacchus is surely smiling and putting some wine on chill.
Yes.
Because this is we time.
Yes, it is.
You know?
It is.
And as I said, Bacchanal, the Bacchanal Calypso tent is having the official opening tomorrow night. It's a free show, you know, and the guild has been asked to produce the show.
Okay.
So I'm inviting you as a guest performer. It was supposed to be a surprise, but I'm give you an opportunity to face the public with your rendition for Calypso this year.
Okay.
Yes.
And I thank you for inviting me, because I had one of your members was on with me last Friday, and we spoke about that synergy that the tent and the Aquarius brass band have had for some time now. So that is one of the interviews that I remember.
And he didn't invite you.
No, I don't remember getting an invite. Let me not say he didn't, because I would be procrastinating. Let me say I don't remember getting an invite.
Yeah.
But
let us say he didn't invite you, because if he did, you would have remembered, because
Well, I know.
it's an opportunity for you to perform.
I know, right?
And get a rehearsal in and so on. Walk with your own music.
Yes. And we spoke about the Aquarius brass band. We spoke about that legacy. I would have been very young at the time, but I remember traveling with my dad and being a part of those rehearsals. And it was always that sort of camaraderie. It was always that sort of acceptance. And as a child, this is something that it wouldn't leave your memory. It's something that you would always
exactly
remember.
what you mean.
So tell us about Bago Blues. Tell us
Bago
what's going on.
Blues.
Yeah.
You know there has been a lot of blues about Bago Mass. Yeah. Should we have 2? Should we have 1.5? Should we have none?
Yeah.
So when finally we were told that there will be mass for it came very late, the notice. We traditionally would play Blue Devils on a Carnival Monday.
Okay.
But when I went to that first meeting, they said that there was no conventional mass on the road, and that everything was trimmed down, you know. But right after the Tobago Fete, the Tobago Fete in October, I don't want to call it Carnival because it is not. The Tobago Fete, and the talk about is Tobago going to have 2 carnivals and everything else? No, it's one carnival. That is Carnival Monday and Shrove Tuesday that prepares us for the Lenten season. I don't want to go into that, but that is what triggered me. I say that we have to save this thing. It was not the guild's intention to play mass this year.
Right.
We wanted to move away from that because too much bacchanal. You know?
Yes.
Too much non-profit. what does it what does it say? But then comes a time where you have to put your foot down and say no. Tobago's carnival cannot be changed by any administration. It is a national decree that blood flowed for. Yeah, there was
Yes,
the
yes,
the,
yes.
the Canbule riots,
Yes.
the bottle and stone in tongue, and this carnival didn't come just so in Trinidad and the Tobago. That's our country, is we must. Nobody
Yes.
could come and say, well, no. Because when the decree is read on Juve morning, before the mass start, it is for the country,
Yes.
Trinidad and Tobago. So for any administration to come and change it and change the rules. But fortunately, we have we had strong representation at a meeting. And when asked what we wanted, we said we want everything as it used to be. You know,
Yes.
they came with a watered down thing that would give reason to scrap the carnival because look at what they present.
Yeah.
Already, it had been so late. Who would organize for a carnival 2 months before? A carnival, you know how long it takes to build a costume? You know, you will know. You
Yes,
grew up, this
yes.
is we culture,
The
you know.
preparation is
So,
immense.
yeah, so then I just put my hand up and said, we're going to play.
Yes.
And when we went home and discussed it, we say, we digging the blues, boy. Say, you know, this is the Bago Carnival blues.
Yes.
So our portrayals will try to show some of the culprits. I'm saying culprits, but some of the players
Yes.
in this fight. So we are the devils, and we're going to make sure that whoever we coming up against can win.
Yeah.
So Tobago Carnival Blues, and we are all going to be blue devils. We thought that it would be on Carnival Tuesday before the meeting. It was said that there will be no conventional mass, and that the mass that would be on the road for Tuesday would be traditional mass. So
Okay.
we went away with that understanding. I left the meeting with the understanding that it will be traditional mass on Carnival Tuesday. And it changed. So now we have to change our date because our adverts went out saying that it's Carnival Tuesday.
Yeah.
But now the mass is same time from 11 to 3 p.m. The guild will be gathering as usual behind Royal Castle. You, as usual, will come with your short pants, vests preferably,
Right.
and sneakers that you would want to either cover or, you know, ready to
you
take.
don't mind getting dirty.
We will provide the tails, the horns, and the blue for the mass and the music. Yes? So come out, join us. It is free, and we are going to have a good time. We always have a good time. I use this opportunity as well to thank Royal Castle for the use of their space over the
Right?
years.
Yes,
That is
yes,
wonderful.
yes. That is so important
Yes, it is.
to give thanks to the person, because there's always such entities that assist. There's so many hands that have to come together and hold each other in order for these initiatives to take place, to
Absolutely.
come to fruition. And you know, that is one thing I love. I love when there's a unified type of narrative taking place, because we're losing that.
Yep.
We're losing it.
Yep, the dictators are dictating, and we are following, and that should not be. We are not a people like that.
Yeah.
We want participation. We don't want to be told. We want to be at the table. We want a presence. The same thing that's happening in Carnival is the same thing that's happening in Best Village. Sorry for going a bit off, but it
Yeah.
is the same thing. The representation for Best Village at the planning stage is absent.
Yeah.
At the planning stage, you pull the people who are the main players in your event to the meeting. You cannot plan a Tobago Carnival without Tobago mass players being involved in the early planning.
Yes, exactly.
So that what is the result?
And
6
why
weeks
is
before
there-
Carnival, we now know that we
Yeah.
play in mass. Is that fair?
And why is there always that disconnect, Thabiti? Why is there that the key players, the men and women who are actually in the space and doing the work and putting out costumes and, the creatives
A friend of mine put it
aren't
nicely.
there for the
In
discussion?
Calypso, crabs in a barrel.
Oh my.
The
Yes,
space
yes.
is so small, we have to climb on each other to breathe, to escape, to get above. So what happens when you climb? You push down. You push
Right.
down and to arrive at the top. But life is not meant to be that way.
No,
We
it's
are
not.
community. We're small community. We have the same ideas, but I don't have to put you down so that I can rise. Do I? What I have to do is be honest in my approach, be honest in my work, invite others, cut the secrecy, be open about it,
Yes.
and invite. And no thought is better than another thought. Each thought is as good as the next with support.
Yes.
Because when I come with my thought, you say, well, if you shift a little bit, so it would be better. And that would strengthen my thought. You don't kill my thought or use my thought and twist it around to suit your purpose.
Exactly.
So that the battle will continue because life is a battle.
Definitely.
It is always
Yes.
easier to go down. You can slide down, no stopping, nothing to stop you. You get right down to the bottom. To get up from the bottom and to climb is a trip because that same road's still wet. And there are still people who pulling against you because they want to keep you down
Yes.
with them.
Yes.
My sister, my daughter, my friend of many years, don't fall for that. Be steady in your thoughts, be honest, and be open.
And be focused
Yeah,
on what you want to do. Yeah.
Learn to listen. That's a difficulty. Learn to listen.
Yeah.
What we do is listen for the person who is speaking, listen for the mistakes, listen to how to respond, but we're not listening to the message. It's happening right now as we speak.
The message is being lost.
Indeed.
Yeah. And we always have these types of talks. I absolutely love when you come on and we get to, just have this flow of conversation. And I think art and culture, I don't even think that we are where we need to be in appreciating. I'm speaking basic appreciation
Yeah.
of our artistry, of our creative industry, our artisans, our actors, our singers, our dancers, our masqueraders, everyone who comes together to make these initiatives bring them into the light and bring them into fruition.
Yeah.
And the discussion seems to not be graduating to a higher level. And usually I am left really confused as to why that is. But I love the fact that you said crab in a barrel. I love
what
that you said
James-
crab in a barrel.
Crabs
Yeah.
in a barrel. That's how we live in it,
Yeah.
And it is not specific to Trinidad and Tobago.
No, it's not.
It is wherever you go. And I don't even want to say where Caribbean people gather because it is all the world's people, Ukraine and Russia, wherever you
Yeah.
go, there's always this
It's tug of war, this pulling and tugging.
against each other.
Yeah.
There is no feeling that we can share this space. We can share this one couch. I can move around and give you room right here, and you would be comfortable, and I would be comfortable.
Yes,
But the
indeed.
minute now you want to take the whole couch,
And cock up over there, cock up that foot over there.
and occupying more space than you deserve. That's another thing. The wrong ball in the square hole.
Yeah. And one of the things that
happens.
really, 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 really resonates, as you said, the square peg in the round hole. So we have our Carnival Bago Blues happening, and this is so right. This is definitely the right square in the right hole. This is so right. It's such a celebration. So before we wrap, just tell us if anyone needs to reach you. 'cause I know
We
persons-
meet at It's so easy.
Yeah.
Royal Castle on Wilson Road, the car park in the back. Like I
Right.
said, yeah, just walk with your juice, whatever kind of juice you drink, and your underclothes. Everything that you come with will be painted blue.
Right. So
We would
it's
give you horns, tails, forks, devil thing. Yeah?
Right.
And we'll have one or two characters trying to portray the blues that Tobago facing with the carnival.
definitely. So
It's
it's
free,
all
free, free.
yeah. So it's all about Bagel Blues. You guys come out in your numbers. Thank you so much. Blue Devils. Blue Devils.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Thabiti, for sitting with me.
Yes.
And of course, success and blessings
Thank you.
from us to you.
It's
Yeah?
always a pleasure coming here to speak with you.
Yes, and I definitely enjoy. You need to come by more often and have
More often
discussions
than this,
with
people
me.
say you on our station.
No, but we
this is my
need
fifth time here.
this type of reasoning and discussion. It can't just be one point of view. We need to have these discussions. Yeah. So we're gonna take a break. We're gonna be right back with more Brunch, a taste of Tobago, and of course, guys, our trivia question: this U.S. military lookout sits on one of the highest points in Tobago. Where is it located? Of course, the answer at the end of the show. We will be right back with more Brunch, a taste of Tobago.